For decades, 3 digits have sparked cinematic panic. Today, 666 serves as the ultimate symbol of the devil, a cursed omen of impending doom. Modern obsession with demonic possession often ignores the historical context of the manuscript. These digits represent a profound political and spiritual cipher from antiquity. Understanding this code requires a return to the 1st century. The Apostle John, exiled on the penal island of Patmos, recorded a series of cryptic apocalyptic visions. In the 13th chapter of Revelation, he describes 2 beasts, one rising from the sea and another from the land, violently seizing control of the known world. This entity demands absolute worship, instituting strict societal control through a mark required for anyone attempting to buy or sell within the economy. The text then issues a direct challenge to the reader. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast. John was employing a protective measure. He hid lethal intelligence in plain sight, warning his fellow believers without alerting the Roman authorities monitoring their correspondence. In the ancient world, alphabets served as both language and math. Neither Greek nor Hebrew possessed separate symbols for numbers, using letters themselves for counting. This system is Gematria, calculating the numerical value of names based on their alphabetic composition. For early Christians under severe persecution, it provided a survival tool. Dissidents could criticize oppressive rulers by converting names to numbers and summing them up to reach a total value. To solve the puzzle in Revelation, we must identify a 1st century historical figure whose name calculates exactly to 666. Deciphering the beast requires us to abandon modern projections and adopt the perspective of a 1st century dissident using secret codes. The primary suspect of the 1st century was the Emperor Nero. He was infamous for his brutal, state-sponsored executions of the early church. Calculating his title reveals the connection. When Nero Caesar is transliterating into Hebrew, it becomes Neron Caesar, yielding a string of values: 50, 200, 6, 50, 100, 60, and 200. Adding these numbers together results in the exact figure mentioned in the prophecy, 666. A critical piece of evidence emerged from ancient textual discoveries. In fragments like Papyrus 115, the beast's number is recorded not as 666, but as 616. This variation provides the smoking gun proof. If a scribe used the Latin spelling of Nero's name, the final N is dropped. This removes exactly 50 from the sum, yielding a total of 616. Nero embodied the spirit of the Roman Empire, a system that demanded its emperors be worshipped as living gods, while crushing those who refused. Historically, 666 functioned as a political warning, alerting early believers to the immediate literal threat posed by the Roman throne. The preservation of this code suggests a purpose beyond identifying a dead emperor. It serves as a timeless spiritual warning for the human condition. In Biblical Numerology, the number 7 signifies divine perfection, completion, and the ultimate order of God. The number 6 represents mankind, created on the 6th day. It signifies a state of inherent flaw and incompletion, perpetually falling short of the divine standard. A trinity of 6s symbolizes humanity attempting to elevate itself to godhood through its own arrogance and external power. This number appears in only one other significant biblical context: the 666 talents of gold King Solomon received in a single year. This specific accumulation of wealth marked the moment Solomon's reign turned toward greed, apostasy, and the worship of idols. Here, 666 denotes the spiritual corruption that occurs when the human soul prioritizes worldly wealth and external control over internal alignment with the divine. Contemporary paranoia often focuses on the arrival of a physical object, a barcode, a microchip, or a forced tattoo. An esoteric reading of the text suggests a purely symbolic interpretation. The forehead represents the seat of human consciousness and belief, while the right hand denotes the physical actions that stem from those thoughts. This surrender of internal authority to an external system creates a specific state of existence, By obeying a corrupt power out of fear, an individual forfeits their divine autonomy and turn into a slave mind that prioritizes the machine over the self. The mystic path demands the opposite, turning inward, overcoming the ego, and bringing the mind into balance to connect directly with the source. Revelation presents a choice between aligning one's soul with the perfection of God or surrendering to the flawed, corruptible systems of men. 666 serves as a mirror. It forces us to examine our own hearts and identify which power we are surrendering our souls to today.